up, everybody? Oh, what is going on? What is going on? What's up, Claudia? Hey, Brenda. Hey, Melissa, everybody that's on here. Elizabeth. All right, so, things are getting better, my Goombas. Things are getting better. Oh, yeah. Working the kinks out. What's up, Lynn? Just learning how to handle things better, you know? Yeah, it's a lot to take in. It's a lot to take in. But each day, you know, gets a little better, a little better, a little better, you know? So we're just grateful. Just grateful, you know? All right, so, couple of things here. Just another refresher about yesterday, you know? It's pretty cool that we made the Blaze, which is like, I don't know how it's connected, like White House Brief and Glenn Beck connected, and I don't know, I'm still learning the ins and outs. But but anyway, let me get the comments off here because I get distracted. What I'll usually do is go back and read the comments, and then I'll comment back or like or whatever. So right now I can't see the comments, but I will go back and look over them. So anyway, that was kind of cool, making national news, and I paid attention to how the Blaze laid out the story. Very nice, very nice. They, you know, shifted certain things around, and they did a really good job putting that together. Okay, on another note, from what I understand, with this Assembly of Freedom that's going to take place July 22nd, which is a Wednesday, at the Pennsylvania State Capitol, right on the steps. It's only been advertised for a couple of days. There's already about 4,000 people. 4,000 people that say they're going to attend. It could reach potentially 20,000 people. Man, 20,000 people. That's pretty cool. So, of course, we're going to be there. Taste of Sicily. My sister's going to speak. I'm going to speak. There's going to be some other speakers. All about what we've gone through with this tyrannical governor. We're going to have our say, you know? So I'm looking forward to that, right? And then we got some really cool stuff in the works. Yeah, we do. We got some really cool stuff in the works. So stay tuned with that. And again, we're just so grateful. I tell you a little story. We had another state trooper come in today, and I think I said this in another video, but I'm going to say it again. He said, you know, Mike, this is bigger than Taste of Sicily now. I said, yeah, I totally agree. I totally agree. And I tell you what, with the law enforcement, that comes into the Taste of Sicily to eat. And by the way, I got some really cool pictures, but I can't post them for political reasons. But believe me when I tell you, we get really good support from law enforcement. It's awesome. It's awesome. And we also get support from the Lebanon County powers that be. So we're very grateful. We're very grateful. And we got some really cool stuff coming. So, hey, just keep pulling for us. Keep praying for us. Keep encouraging us, because The truth is that it really is about civil liberties and our freedom and the right, the unalienable rights to continue to pursue life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. This is where we are at. This is where we are at, you know? And we got to do what we got to do. So I'm so encouraged that we're a part of this, you know? It's amazing. And I guess one of the things that has really hit me is I mean, this is no joke. Like, it's literally for real. This is like not a game. So I feel that I've had to to kind of grow and mature rather quickly in my understanding of what is literally happening, you know? Because before it was like, oh, hey, yeah, this is great, you know, we're kind of getting publicity, you know, blah, blah, blah. Hey, yeah, you know. And the newspaper's calling us all the time. And then we get on radio. I didn't even know we were like on NPR radio. Somebody mentioned something about iHeartRadio. You know, we were in Lebanon Daily News. We were on Lebtown, Penn Live, Patriot News. And, you know, it was like, wow, yeah, you know, this is pretty cool. But, man, did it evolve into something so much bigger. Like, as you follow the beginning to where we are now, and I guess what I'm saying to make my point is, I'm like, wow, this is a big deal. So I've had to, you know, filter all this stuff, take it in, meditate on it, think about it, contemplate it, you know? It's a big thing. Remember, we really got to, the things that we're doing now pertaining to this is really what we're going to wind up leaving behind, you know, once we're gone. However many years, you know, God allows us to live, right? I'll say it like that. So, you know, look, believe me, I like to have fun, just like the next person. Boy, do I like to have fun. Oh, yeah. But, you know, you got to take certain things serious. And you just got to do right with it, you know? I wish that life was one big party, but in reality, you know, it's not really that way, you know? I think of the momentary, I think of the partying and the kind of rest here and there as like breathers, you know? But you can't quit. It reminds me of a saying that I heard. It's like a little story that was made, a little, I don't know what it was, like a poem, you know, rest if you must, but don't you quit. So you kind of get your breathers throughout life. And probably that should be daily, right? Whatever that is, a week, a month, I don't know. But the grind never stops. The grind. Like, you know, you got to remain principled most of the time, right? You have to live right most of the time. And if you live right and principled most of the time, you're good. You can't get out of line all of the time. And believe me, I love to get out of line. But you can't do that all the time. You know, that's another video right there. You know, getting out of line. You know? And sometimes getting out of line feels so good. But you gotta watch that. You gotta watch that. And the other thing is that if you do get out of line and you do mess up, do it in such a way that hopefully you're falling forward and not backward. You know what I mean? And I've heard it put like that before, you know, like, hey, if you're going to do certain things, you better make sure you're, protected. You know what I'm saying? You can't go into it in an unwise way. You know what I mean. You know what I mean, my Goombas. Come on. You understand my language now, right? Okay. You gotta be careful. Because I've had some fun in some pretty cool dark places. But I'm grateful that I'm here today. That's all I can say. I'm sorry, I shouldn't say things like that sometimes. I'm trying to keep everything, and so far it is PG, but you know what I mean. You know? When you fall, make sure you fall forward. If and when you get out of line. Getting out of line is fun. Getting out of line it's a lot of fun. Some of the getting out of the line, that is actually subjective as well, you know. What I consider maybe getting out of line, maybe somebody else doesn't consider that, you know. The important thing is don't break any laws that will land you in jail. You know? There's that line, right? Like if this is the line, if that's the line, and if you go past, you broke the law, believe me, I'm right there. I'm touching that line. Oh yeah, I'm touching it. I'm feeling it. I'm like, yeah, oh yeah, that's pretty nice. But if you do that, oh no, yeah, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. I don't know why I went off on that little tangent. I apologize. Anyway, there are some really cool things coming. And as soon as I know, you'll know. I'll keep everybody as informed as I can. I know I'm speaking in a vague vernacular here, or the type of vernacular language I'm using is it's kind of incognito, but certain things have to remain off the record right now. But, you know, in time, things will be revealed. There's a saying that goes, everything is made beautiful in its time, right? I like the sound of that. Everything is made beautiful in its time. That is very fitting, you know? Okay, so that's all I got for you tonight. Things are going well. We're getting a grip on things more and more, which is a good thing. So, stay tuned. I may have some things for you tomorrow that I want to share, but I'm gonna leave it at that. With that said, I'll see you in the next video. Arrivederci.
It sound right, boy.